The plan for the United States to deploy 200 troops to Nigeria has been framed as a training and intelligence support mission. But beyond the military language, this move could shift the entire security equation in the north. Nigeria is not only fighting insurgents. In several states, local authorities and communities have entered fragile ceasefire deals with bandit groups to reduce killings and kidnappings, albeit unsuccessfully. The arrival of foreign troops could disrupt that delicate balance. Armed groups may see this as a sign that the federal government is abandoning negotiations for force. Now that could harden positions, trigger retaliation, or push factions to prove relevance through fresh attacks. On the other hand, stronger military pressure backed by better intelligence might force some groups to take negotiations more seriously. It cuts both ways. Then there's the bigger geopolitical question. Nigeria's goal is simple: reduce violence and stabilize troubled regions. The United States also talks about counter-terrorism, but global powers rarely act out of goodwill alone. Security partnerships expand influence, deepen military access, and project power across regions. So the real issue is alignment. If US priorities shift towards broader strategic competition or symbolic counter-terrorism wins, Nigeria could find itself tied to an agenda that does not fully match its local realities. Africa offers many examples. Djibouti hosts the largest permanent US base on the continent. It gives Washington strategic reach, but it hasn't transformed regional stability. Somalia has seen years of US-backed operations against Al-Shabaab, yet the group remains active despite tactical gains. Niger Republic hosted a major US drone base until political upheaval forced a withdrawal, and insecurity there did not disappear during the partnership. Now, these cases show a pattern. Foreign support can help at tactical level, but it rarely fixes the deeper political and social drivers of conflict. For Nigeria, this means the deployment is a tool, not a turning point by itself. Used well, it could help improve intelligence, sharpen operations, and limit civilian harm. Used poorly, it could fuel extremist propaganda, strain local trust, and make Nigeria look like a new frontline in a wider global contest. Now, the bottom line is this: control and clarity. If Nigeria sets the terms, builds its own capacity, and matches security action with governance and economic fixes, this partnership could strengthen the fight against terror. If not, the presence of foreign troops may add another layer to an already complex war.